Hello, everyone, and welcome to Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. In the news, a portion of westbound I-30 in Saltillo was shut down Wednesday night for more than 2 hours after reports of multiple vehicles involved in crashes due to debris on the highway. There were no reports of any serious injuries. Just before 10 p.m., a semi reportedly lost a tire and hit a guardrail at mile marker 140. Minutes later, there was a report by someone that they had run over something that damaged their bumper. Several fire departments responded to the scene to assist. A section of I-30 was shut down for several hours so debris could be cleared from the highway. Water service is back to normal in Cumbie after the city received notification Thursday from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality that the boiling requirement has been lifted. Customers no longer need to boil their water before consumption. That boil order was issued 10 days ago due to a low water pressure situation in Cumbie. The 7th annual Tanner Higgins Warrior Run is set for Saturday, April 13th at Cooper Lake State Park, South Sulphur Unit. Race day registration and packet pickup will begin at 7 a.m. on that day. Opening ceremonies are at 8:15 with a posting of colors by the Hopkins County Military Coalition. The 5-mile trail challenge and the 1-mile grunt run will begin at 8:30. To participate in the Warrior Run, you can go online at www.tannerstonehiggins.com and click on the Warrior Run tab. Price is $45 for the 5-mile event in advance and $50 on race day and $25 for that 1-mile run. The Warrior Run was created to honor the memory of Sergeant Tanner Stone Higgins, killed at age 23 by enemy forces during a heavy firefight in Afghanistan on April 14, 2012. Warrior Run raises funds for the Tanner Higgins Military Memorial Fund, dedicated to offering financial and social support beyond what the government offers to veterans. In sports, the Lady Cats softball team is 2-0 in district play after a 4-0 home win over Greenville on Thursday afternoon. Freshman Addison Cadell tossed a 2-hit shutout, and the Lady Cats produced 4 runs on 8 hits. After the game, I talked with Lady Cats softball coach David Carrillo. Fantastic district game. A great job in the circle there by Addison Cadell.
Oh, yes. Coach Dorner, she calls the pitches. She's been doing an outstanding job, and she struck out 12. So, Addison is just a great mental, her mound presence is really good, and that's one thing that it's hard to get as a freshman. So we're really pleased with the way she's pitching and what she's doing, and she's smart and knows the game really well. So, again, we're really pleased with the way she did today.
Yeah, 2-hitter, both of those little flares out to right field, just bounce right in front of the right fielder. Just a very strong game.
Yes, and like I said, again, you're blessed when you have someone like that with such a great mound presence, and so we're looking a lot of good things for her in the next 4 years. We're blessed with that, and offensively we kind of struggled, but I always say this: she's always, and I'm just being honest, she's always good here. For the last 4 years, she's pitched well here all the time, and we've struggled hitting her. I don't know what it is with the spin or whatever, but the coach was talking. He goes, "Yeah, she's always pitches well here, and she did it again, So, but we got 4 runs, we got what we needed, and offensively, was I really happy? No, but I know we can hit the ball a lot harder. But those things happen. That's softball. We go back and put on our workout stuff on Monday and go out there and start seeing another type of pitcher in Lindale who is just going to bring it. So, it's just styles and philosophies that we got to deal with. And, again, the spin that she had today was really working for her. And we struggled a little bit, but we got the job done.
And a nice long fly there, big flies. One announcer says by Brinkley Driver.
Yes, Brinkley.
In the tree.
Yeah, and Brinkley, I was really proud of her today because she wasn't really feeling too well today. She had been feeling sick, and I asked her right before that hit. I said, "Hey, do you want me to? We can get somebody in there for you." But she goes, "No, I'm gonna play," and that's just her heart and her mentality and her toughness. And next thing you know, she puts it out in the trees. So that's what you look for in a player, and I believe she got another hit after that. So Brinkley is very tough, and again, we're blessed to have her also.
In a very tight 2-0 ball game, you doubled your score there with two very big runs. I think Wallace, the leadoff hitter, and Fight. I think Wallace had a double and Fight a single, and they drive home a couple of big ones.
Oh yeah, that definitely right there made me breathe a lot better, because when you're sitting there 2-0, anything can happen. And when I felt like we had the 4-0 lead, I felt really good about it, because I knew Addison was pitching so well. I just didn't think they were going to ever mount an attack on her. So you never know with 2, but you're pretty good with 4, especially the way she was pitching.
How about starting off District 2-0? That's good.
That's really good, and that was our goal. I always told them, and I told them before we started, we are the defending district champions, and nobody can take that away from you. But they're going to be people coming for you. So, in our district, I think every game is going to be a tough game, and everybody's going out to get you. So, I told them that you have to be ready every game, and it's not going to stop. Tuesday it's going to be Lindale, Friday's Texas High, and then the big showdown with Mount Pleasant, which I see that on the horizon. And those are always great games. So it's not a cakewalk. So we're going to earn everything we get, and just like we did last year, we're going to have to battle and play, and our girls know that.
Somebody's got to do it, I guess. But when you're up there in the batter's box, you say, "Nope, I don't want it to be me." Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over, but too low. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Faith Swanson. Cadell has walked 2 today, as well as given up those 2 hits. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. The Greenville Lady Lions down perhaps to their last strike here. Their right fielder in there, Faith Swanson. Should have an interesting story to tell about what it's like to play on this day. Here's the 2-2 pitch, swing, and a foul tip just not held by Brinkley driver, so the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sometimes that ball hits in the glove and then just kind of falls right out. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. And Cadell, 2-2 pitch. Oh, she took something off, call strike 3. So Cadell, how about that for a fantastic finish? She just struck out the side. I think she had a total of something like 12 strikeouts in this one. And masterful pitching, a 2-hitter for Addison Cadell. She walked 2 and struck out at least a dozen in this one. That is just an amazing performance by freshman Addison Cadell. The Lady Cats helped her out with 4 runs and 8 hits today. Brinkley driver had a home run in the 3rd inning, the big blow for the Lady Cats, but they had a lot of timely hits. They doubled the score. That kind of took some pressure off with a big RBI double Kelsey Wallace and a RBI single by Allie Fight. And before that, Nyla Lindley with a single. So the Lady Cats win this one by the score of 4-0. Since the district games ended for the Wildcats and Lady Cats soccer teams, soccer coaches have been busy planning for the playoffs. Wildcats and Lady Cats athletic director Greg Owens said on Thursday that the planning so far has only been preliminary and has not been finalized. He said games Friday night could change things. As soon as we get the official word, we will let you know. Coach Owens also said the Lady Cats have scheduled a warm-up game for the playoffs. They will play Athens at Gerald Prim Stadium Monday night at 6 p.m. Wildcats are the district's number 3 playoff seed, and the Lady Cats are the number 4 playoff seed in the district. And that's Channel 18 TV News for today. I'm Don Julian. Thank you for joining me, and so long, everybody.